Welcome, welcome. Um, I know what you're thinking. You're probably gonna be like, "Dang, Mo, you building quick." Now, I built my 11th app of the year. However, I've already started this app quite some time ago. So let's actually go to the home screen. It's called Nimbus. Nimbus is what's gonna be my first. I've done one before, but I'm gonna make this the first official um, open source project where basically, I've been seeing a lot of cool Swift UI views and components, and I'm like, I really just need a collection of these somewhere in the app, and I can just see the code because I'm always bookmarking stuff on Twitter or Instagram, wherever I find them. So I'm like, yo, it'd be cool to have an app. So I made one, very basic one. It's called Nimbus, and you can save Swift UI components library, curated, beautiful, reusable Swift UI components and views. I gotta fix that. Right, so learn to implement. You can see the code in detail. You can also check the documentation, which will link to the GitHub repo. And then contribute and share. So join the community, share your own Swift UI components. And when you hit get started, you kind of see something like this. You got these Swift a list of components and views. I gotta update this. You can favorite your favorite ones that people have added, and you can contribute. I gotta add a README, and also topic data. Add your component to the topics list. Create a pull request. So there's some things I gotta like think about. But if you're open to helping out with this, hit me up in May because that's when I'm gonna revisit this and polish all the apps. So it's really simple. It looks ugly right now, but the idea is you can see a preview. Um, you can star it, favorite. I think I'm gonna make this a heart instead. Uh, oh, there it is, and you can see the code um, snippet, right? The source code. You can see the modifiers being used, and you can look at the documentation. Um, I never made a Swift package before, so I think that might be another way to go about it. Um, there is the repo is up there or not. Oh, okay. I gotta fix all that. Yeah, I gotta fix all this. But nah, it's just cool to like I just wanted to make it. I need something like I can just look into my app and be like, okay, this is how I did it. This is how I want to do it. Or see how other people have done it, and it's Swift UI. It's native. It's Swift. There's a lot of cool apps that are just like this that I'm taking inspiration from, and I wanted to make it very nice. So right now, done is better than not done or not out. So uh, this is the 11th app. I wrapped it up today when I wrapped up the previous app. Oh yeah, yeah. This camera. It's like I can't get the phone to just stop sleeping or something. And what else? Yeah, this one I coded some of it already in like January. And the idea was every month, every week, or whatever, I'm coding every day, practicing, and I would go in here and add a component that I was like playing around with, like the animations and things like that. Um, I gotta like think about the navigation. So, for example, you would probably see like onboarding screens, like how people are doing different onboarding screens on here. But it's like a community project. And also, you got to think about the iOS versions. Like, okay, this worked in iOS 17, but we need to update it for 18 and so on and so forth. Uh, Pretty cool, real fun. If you like it, let me know in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram, and who knows? Maybe you can play around with it and say, "Yo, Mo, I did some updates. Let me know if you like it. Do a pull request, and I'll most likely approve it if it just works. If it just works, I'll be like, yeah, that works. It's in there, and then we'll work on publishing it. I'll submit it to the App Store around May, and schedule it to be released, and do a little press release, do a little official launch for the first open source project for most studios. But that's it. That's the 11th app. I'm trying to work on the third one today, and it's exhausting. I'm really burning out, and I had to stop talking. Like I just had to like tell my friends like, yo, I can't hang out today. But this is Mo Moods. This is a mood tracking app, right? Just like any other mood tracking app. You can see your stats here, but the thing is, there's a heat map, kind of like how Snapchat Maps does it, where you'll be able to see how people are feeling around you. So imagine, oop, not this. Imagine going to New York City and seeing a heat map of how of like sad people around you, or you wanted to go to Brooklyn and everyone in Brooklyn is feeling really angry, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe I don't want to go to Brooklyn or something. And things are gray would say like no moods tracked or inputted. So that's something I'm trying to like start the basics of, and then do the map around May. Although the map might be a little tough, and it's all anonymous. You know, all that data is being collected, placed in a MongoDB, and uh, putting being placed on a map. I don't know if I want to use Mapbox. Mapbox is expensive. I don't want to use. I don't think I want to use Google Maps. So it's figuring out a map. And if I don't do a map, I really want to do a map on the iOS. If not, I think I'll just make a web app. Yeah, or I might do both. I might just say, yo, check out the web app, but we'll see. But for right now, I'm just gonna make this is simple log your mood. You know, maybe I'll grab an API for so you could see the weather of how the weather was when you log the mood. Um, and what else? What else? The temperature, stuff like that. Maybe a song. I don't know. I don't know. And charts, like see it. But the map is a big one, so I think I can finish this today. You might see a video of me saying I built my 12th app of the year, which will be tying the record of last year. Uh, and then yeah, yeah. We'll revisit all these apps in May. And April is all Mo Foods. If you watch my videos from last year, you know I was building a Mo Foods app that's taking up the whole month of April. So it's important that I finish the things for wrap up February, do what I got to do for March, dedicate that whole month to building a really awesome app and actually take the time to polish these apps because it kills me when I'm building half-ass apps. Like I'm like, man, these are not. I could do better, but the point is just to get everything out in my head, put it out, everyone can see it, give me feedback, tell me how I could do better, and just like iterate. Because I got so many things I want to build. It's like, yo, just build it and just put it out. You know. And if you a hater, just know that you on localhost and I'm on the App Store. Nah, but all right, that's all I got. I'm gonna commit this, push it to GitHub, and I'll probably add some more components. Or please do it for me. I'm actually about to have a phone call with my friends. Not today, but at some point we get on like Zoom and just talk about what we've been building, and I'm gonna see if they want to contribute to this. Good way to practice your Swift UI skills. So, any strangers out there who see this, hit me up. Twitter or Instagram. I'm Googleable. Just Google me, you'll find me. Reach out.